You don't need the perfect line. You don't need game. You don't even need to speak, because the men who trigger a woman's deepest desires aren't the ones talking. They're the ones felt, without saying a word. Every woman has two minds, one that speaks and one that chooses. She'll say she wants kind, safe, available, and yet she craves mystery, danger, unpredictability. Not because she's lying, but because desire isn't logical, it's felt, in the body, in the tension, in the space between your words. Most men try to impress her with what they say, but the ones who stay in her head make her feel something with their presence. She watches how you walk, how you pause, how you hold silence without rushing to fill it. She notices your posture, your eye contact, whether your energy collapses when she gets emotional or stays steady, unmoved. What turns her on has nothing to do with what you say. It has everything to do with what she senses. A man who isn't trying to impress her because he's already impressed with the life he's built. That's what gets her attention. That's what sparks the chase. To trigger her deepest desires, you have to become unreadable, not in a manipulative way, but in a way that speaks, "You don't have full access to me." That subtle restraint, that's what makes her lean in. She wants to understand you, decode you, earn the parts you don't just hand out. And when you give her nothing while staying calm, grounded, present, she feels a tension she can't explain. And that tension is desire. Because desire lives in distance, not in oversharing. What else does she feel? She feels when your validation doesn't come from her, when you're not affected by her mood, her tests, her beauty. She feels when you have options, but you don't need them. She feels when you're full of energy, but you don't spill it, chasing. When your attention is a reward, not a default setting. That's what pulls her in, not your compliments, not your availability, your absence of need. You trigger her desires, not by performing, but by becoming. Become the man who moves slow, speaks less, and thinks deeply. The man who looks her in the eye without flinching, but could walk away without a word. That contradiction, that presence, that's what ignites her. She doesn't want access to all of you. She wants to earn it. And she wants to feel that you have the power to give it or withhold it. So, let her feel it, without saying a word.